Miss Cam is taking a nap, and you know what that means? That means coffee, and I get to play with makeup. I'm so excited. And I know you guys were really excited to see this box, so it makes me even more excited. So the Chic Beauty box obviously came in. My unboxing is up here. It's like I linked it. These 3 little dots over here, just click there and it's gonna give you like a few videos that I'm suggesting you go check out. But yes, so I did the unboxing, go check that out. And now we're gonna play around with the makeup. Here's the thing. So many years ago when I first started my YouTube journey, I created this look. It's on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do, because I go on there like and I vent and I talk and whatever, and I'm usually in my stories, and I'm planning to start doing lives hopefully soon. So here's the thing, right? This is the look that I created. The palette featured in my Chic Beauty box, although it's drugstore, the finger swatch was beautiful, so I figured I should try to recreate something super similar, if not the very same look, with this palette. What do you guys think? I think it's possible. Spot on, maybe not, but possible. So we're gonna dive on in and we are going to try it out. I'm gonna start off with the eyes. I am going to apply a dark base because a dark base is going to make any dark color pop a little better, especially if they're frosted or shimmer shades, and it's gonna look beautiful. So I'm gonna grab a black liner. I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Kajal Longwear eyeliner. I have like potted ones and stuff, but this is like literally what's right in front of me. I'm gonna take that and I am going to, and no, like yes, my face has been cleaned. I have a moisturizer on and all that stuff, but we're gonna work on the eye first because I don't necessarily fully trust drugstore eyeshadow palettes. I've been burned by drugstore. Don't I look like that puppy? Anyway, I've been burned by drugstore eyeshadow palettes in the past. Let me move the baby monitor. I honestly prefer to just do the eyes first, especially if I'm gonna work with dark colors. It doesn't have to be super like covered or opaque, and then I'm gonna blend her out. As long as it looks like this, you're good. You want decent coverage. I'm grabbing a flat synthetic brush. Okay, let's see. I mean, back then, that's when I was starting like beauty school, and I thought I had it all figured out, and the quality of the product wasn't the same, so we will see. I'm gonna dip into here. Look, guys, this is like so creamy, it is insane. And I am going to tap that blue shade on the eye. So I'm curious to see what my pictures would look like the before and afters. Like so many years ago, I think that was like 2017, 2016, something like that. But here's the thing. My makeup skills weren't where they needed to be because I was just starting like beauty school at that time. But at the same time, the quality of my camera and like my videos was not where it needed to be. So I'm just wondering, and obviously the quality of the makeup wasn't that. Oh, that's so blue. And what's funny is I don't really like blue on myself, maybe every once in a while, but I'm not like really into blues. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush and I'm gently going to blend back and forth on the crease with no product. Typically when you're using a blue, especially on top of a black, it starts to blend out and create like a grayscale effect on the eye. I think it has something to do with the pigment itself. As you guys can see, like it's doing a thing. So I'd rather just go in very gently back and forth like this. And if I lose a little bit of pigment on the eye, look, we'll go ahead and add more blue on top of that. But right now I need to get this blend going, and I'm not done. I am gonna add a little something. In that picture I had a gray, but this palette doesn't necessarily have a gray. And I feel like these are all shimmers, so although the palette is stunning, you would have to dip into something else unless you want shimmers all over the eye, which is not my style. So this is, I know it looks messy, just trust the process, okay? This is my Jaclyn palette I will be using, and the gray that I am going to use is Buddy. I'm gonna grab a smaller kind of blending brush if you have this. I don't know if you have it. 235 Blending by Luxie. I'm gonna dip into the very tip and I'm gonna apply that out here, and I'm gently going to kind of like blend here. But again, this is just for the outer edge area. I wanna add some gray. We will be blending this completely out and creating a really nice gradient. I will tell you, although the CoverGirl palette worked, it's so messy. Like the pigment moves a little too much, a little more than I would like. I'm grabbing a clean, fluffy brush and I'm going to kind of like blend back and forth like this, diki, and don't worry about out here. It's gonna look flawless in the end. I'm not touching the blue, okay? Because clearly it started kind of going away even though I added a cream base to it and I set the cream base. So we most definitely have to go in with some more of that blue, but that's okay. Dipping back into this palette, I'm going to go into Raichi, and I'm going to add that out here. That's gonna add some warmth past the gray. It'll all kind of mesh in together. And I know you guys are starting to get scared. No worries, we're gonna start cleaning this up. So I am gonna grab a little cotton round, and I'm usually not this messy, okay? And I'm just gonna clean this out. And then with that very same brush I used the blue on, we're gonna pat some more blue on top. I'm gonna use the mascara that they sent in the box. Let's just get that out of the way. This is what the mascara looks like. It's the Hourglass mascara. It is their unlocked mascara to be exact. I'm not gonna worry too much about the top lashes because I am gonna go in with falsies. I just feel like this look requires it. And in that photo, I had falsies on. So I am gonna focus this on the top so that I can pop some falsies on. And I feel like falsies always transform a look for sure. So I'm gonna do that. Diggy, 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 diggy. And of course I have to feature this mascara again because we have to apply some on the bottom. So far, I'm gonna tell you, just applying it at the top, she's not impressing me. I kind of got spoiled with the Essence mascaras that I featured in those videos recently. So I'm looking at my lashes and it kind of looks like it hasn't even done anything. And this is like literally the one coat and there's nothing special going on the top. If you haven't seen those reviews on the Essence mascaras that have gone viral, girl, I show you 3 mascaras. I'll link these videos up here for you guys as well. But it was one of those things like, those mascaras were fire. I'm gonna come off camera, I'm gonna do my brows, I'm gonna do my base, I'm gonna do most of what I need to do so that I can come back. We do have a blusher, we do have a stick that you can use for glitter and or highlighter, and we have a bronzer to try, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so lashes are on, brows are done, foundation, concealer, and I powdered under the eyes and wherever I usually apply concealer, which is the under eye area, like the T-zone and my chin, just because I like to highlight and emphasize that a little more so that when I like bronze, it looks cute. Okay, I know it's like a before and after, right? Like you'd be like, girl, train wreck. And for those of you who doubted me from the beginning, that's a damn shame. I'm just saying, at first, I know y'all were like, what the hell's going on? That looks so bad and it looks so messy. But if you trust the process, it all works out in the end. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really do much of anything other than like you guys saw the difference once you cleaned up the under eye and cleaned out that like edge. It was already transforming. It also makes a huge difference in terms of first impressions when you do your face first. Like say you have your brows done and your face and then you do your eyes, it all already looks like it's put together. But when you do the eyes first, nothing else makes sense. We start questioning things. I totally get it. So this is what we're gonna do. I am going to grab the palette. Any palette you have with a tone like that is gonna work. It's this one right here. As long as it's like a gray toned, more on the yellow side versus red would be great. I'm just dipping a brush into the very tip of it and I'm going to lightly blend some of that at the bottom. I'm not gonna overdo it because at the end of the day, we are gonna go in with eyeliner and mascara, but I definitely want to add a little, like a smoke to the bottom. So beep, 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 boom, 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 diggy, diggy, I am going to use my Hourglass Voyeur in Obsidian. It's just like a gel liner. I'm gonna pop that on the waterline. You see, it is coming together. And since we're using that Hourglass liner, might as well use the Hourglass mascara we got in the box. And I'm gonna go ahead, and pack that on the bottom. You know, this mascara is not bad, but I just feel like if you're gonna pay out of pocket for a mascara, like if you needed to replenish a mascara, don't go high end. It's not necessary because like these more affordable ones are actually pretty good. I'm gonna just add a little more mascara at the top so I can blend my falsies with my realsies. We are going to dip into the NARS bronzer, which I'm so excited about. And for that, I am gonna use the BK Beauty 101. If you haven't tried BK Beauty brushes, you need to. They're so soft and they blend like it's airbrush. It's amazing. So I'm gonna diggy, 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 diggy over here. And then I'm gonna gently, this is the first time trying her, I don't know. I know it's my color, I know it works, but I don't know how intense it is. And the eyes already, oh, wait, I'm not done with the eyes. I just realized, Jesus, I am not done with the eyes. Okay, let me just apply my bronzer. We'll go back to the eyes really quickly. I will tell you this, compared to application so many years ago and like how my skin looks, it's definitely way better now in 2022, I promise. You know what? I like this. It's very effortless and it looks really flawless on the skin. It looks skin-like. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. Guess who just woke up from her little nap? Don't be mad, don't be mad. Oh, no, mommy. Buddy. But baby, yeah, you are a baby. You guys, I managed to put her back to bed. Okay, so now we're gonna try the Jordana Triple Play. So I'm gonna grab this little stick. Again, mine is in the shade Pink Nectar Rose. Go like this, and then I'm gonna pop that on. I personally prefer to apply a cream product either with a sponge and blend that out, or go in with a nice, like not dense, a softer brush. It usually gives you such a pretty blend. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on both sides. This is really nice. I don't think Jordana should be pricing this, I don't know, 20 bucks. This is not Fenty, girl. So there's no reason why this is $20. Like, you have to be out of your mind if you're gonna pay 20 bucks for Jordana, in my opinion. But I think it's cute and it's nice to have been included in a box. I'm gonna cover her up, and then we're gonna finish the eye, because I totally forgot to finish the eyeball because I was like so excited. Where's my brush? Okay, here's the brush that I was gonna use. So with no additional product, because obviously we applied some of that gray at the bottom, I'm gonna just drag out here. And the only reason why I'm doing this, I don't like that harsh line at the outer end. It's not my style, it's not for me. But if you like it, you can totally skip the blending of this. I didn't go in with any additional product. Remember, we went into that gray and kind of dragged some on the bottom portion of the eye. So I'm just gonna do one of these to diffuse that a little bit, because it's just not for me. I don't like that you see that look? Like, I prefer a gradient look versus this kind of like stark situation going on here. Eyes, cheeks, bronzing is done. One last item to play around with, and that is the glitter stick by Milk Makeup. It does have a fragrance, but it kind of smells similar to the one that I got in BoxyCharm, so I'm not sure. Here's the thing. This is something you can apply all over your chest, your shoulder, anywhere that you want some glitter. I personally don't like glitters like this on my cheeks. It's just not for me. So what I kind of want to do, I'm gonna put a little spin on the look, and I'll just pop some of this glitter on the inner corner for a pop. You know what I mean? See, now that's pretty, and that works way better than applying this on like my cheeks. Okay, let me explain. So my bronzer and my blush are both creams. So applying this, I know for a fact it's gonna move around, and it's just not the vibe. Like, I do not want to have to worry about glitters moving all over my face throughout the day, because that's just annoying. So I'm going with that, and see, that's pretty, and it totally changed up the look on the inner corner a bit, which I like. I am going to close her, and we're gonna apply a lippy. Now this lippy, based on the picture, was like a pinky nude, so we have to go pinky nude. Not that you guys need to see this because it's not part of the box. The box was amazing so far though. I am gonna use my Jargon Beauty lip liner, and then I'm gonna apply Ofra's Charmed, because it's a beautiful pinky nude. It's like pinky, but it's not too pinky and bright. I think it works really nice. And it would be like an upgraded version of that lip combo I created for that picture. I'm gonna take these off, and my makeup is done. Okay, let's talk about it. I literally just went onto Instagram to see around when I had released this video. Girl, I released this video and picture in November of 2017. So you're looking at about like 5 years ago, which is kind of crazy. I was able to recreate the look using the CoverGirl palette. I only used the one color. I gave you feedback on that. I think the rest of the box was actually really good, and I'm happy with the Milk Makeup little like stick, because I was able to transform the inner portion of the eye just a little bit. I feel like back in the day, 5 years ago, it was kind of dark, and now this is just like perfect. It adds a little something. My skin looks amazing. I really like the NARS bronzer, and I think this was a really good box. This video was actually a lot of fun because I was able to recreate a look that I did on a whim years ago, and I feel like the technique is way more flawless. I didn't have to, like, there's no editing. That picture definitely had editing so that you can really see the blue, but there's no editing going on here. I'm in terms of like contrast, vibrancy. You're literally seeing what I see. So if you were to see me in the streets of Florida today, you would see this. I love it. My skin looks amazing. It looks flawless. It looks good. It looks healthy. It's not patchy. The eyes look really nice. So yeah, I'm really excited for this box. I'm very happy that they sent it to me to try and play around with. Did you get your box? Are you excited for it? Or did you like purchase it after seeing the unboxing? Give me your feedback down below and be ready, because tomorrow we have another video and we're going to be playing around with more makeup. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button for me, because it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.